Hello there, folks. Right, just a quick one from me. This I see they buried him at SHANE MacGowan today, and I believe many thousands turned up. It's a sad day. It's a shame. It's always a shame when those beloved of the people do die. I mean, I've got to confess, I was never a massive MacGowan fan. I mean, I know loads have liked him, but I can't say I was ever into the Pogues. Love the Christmas song. I think most of us do. Can't believe they've censored it. I think it's an absolute joke. It was a song of its time. And I don't think there's any real malice or hurt within it, but it got censored because that's what they do. Don't know much else of the Pogues. They say he's a great writer, a great poet. You know, maybe he is, maybe he was. You know, for me, Irish musicians sort of started with Rory Gallagher, Phil Lynott and Gary Moore, and probably ended there. I did say a few weeks ago when they buried old Sinead O'Connor there, love the song she did of Prince's, but was never an absolutely massive fan. That said, on the back of that first video I did a good few more that I got watched by a good few followers of hers, and I really meant everything I said, because I read a lot about her after she died. It was really probably after the words of, was it Morrissey? I think it was at Morrissey. Morrissey said some fantastic words about her passing, which I thought 100% spot on there, Morrissey, absolutely spot on. And it made me listen to more about her and to read more. And then I seen the documentary that was it on BBC Two or Sky Arts? Thought it was fantastic, and I realised what a hard and troubled life she'd had, and how sad the passing of her was. You know, for what she did for others. Never felt the same about Shane, and didn't know him well, and probably part of it is because, to an extent, he's an engineer of his own downfall. What with the drink and the drugs. That said, I'm not knocking him. I'm not calling him. Lynott was the same. I mean, Phil Lynott to me was like godlike and still is. And his issues were all brought on himself. You know, they both could have lived a hell of a lot longer. And it's just a great shame. It's just a great shame that our lives ended so young. In Lynott's case, not as young, obviously, in MacGowan's case, but a lot younger than it needed to be. And it's a shame that he leaves a wife there that he could have done something about. But for all those that loved him, all his followers and all those other Pogues, then, you know, I'm thinking about you today. I really am. Because when one dies, as I say, that's really a man of the people and a real hero. I know it really hurts people. I know it really does. So it's just a sad passing, it really is. But you do wish, don't you, that some people they'd have an off button and they'd know when they've gone too far. You know, when they see over that cliff, they over that cliff edge and think, wait a minute, I've got to rein it in. I've got to rein it in. And unfortunately in life, there's some people that have that kind of personality that they just cannot do that. Lynott was one and MacGowan was another. But it's just a shame. No doubt we'll have a number one at Christmas, and that's great. Again, it wasn't my favourite Christmas song. I love it, most people's it was. Mine's a lot softer than that, to be honest with you. I'm not going to mention what they are, you'll laugh. No, you'll laugh, I'm not going to say, no. Maybe another time, but I'm not going to say. But no, it's sad, it's really sad, and as I say, I feel for those that are out there today in all weathers, seeing him off. It must be a sad time for many of his fans, it really must be. But anyway, hopefully he'll have more peace now in rest than he's had in life, because I don't think he's had a lot of peace over the last 20, 30 years. He's probably gone the way he wanted to go, but through it I think he's had a lot of pain and a lot of trouble. That's now gone. Rest in peace, Mr. MacGowan.